Hey, what's up guys, Emmanuel here. Today I'm going to show you guys how to install the backup camera on a 2009 Toyota Corolla. Alright, in this video I went ahead and skipped some of the step. So what we're going to need for the project, we're definitely going to need a 10 millimeter right here. You're going to need a 10 millimeter and a wire stripper, okay? And you're going to need an electrical tip. So, and a drill. You're definitely going to need a drill to make a little hole. So what you're going to need a 10 millimeter for? This piece right here, as you see, this right here. All right. On the back of these, as you see here, there's one, I guess 6. All right. So altogether 6. So you're definitely going to need a 10 millimeter to take it off. So like I said, I already skipped some of the steps. It's going to be placing it just like that. And once you remove the protector right there. Once you remove that, then you're going to take your 10 millimeter right here. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4, 5 right there, and 6 will be in the corner there. So these are all the bolts that we remove with the 10 millimeter. Alrighty, it's all right here. So there's one somewhere here. So you got altogether 6. Make sure you take that out, and once you take it out, this right here is the lock for the trunk. You have to take it out from that little piece right here. So that's the hole. You're gonna push it out and take it out. So once you remove that, all right, you're gonna need a drill to make a hole right here. So you need to take your whatever you're gonna need to drill your hole. You need to measure that with that thing right there to see how big or how small you need to drill the hole. So you make a hole right there, as you see, and make sure you put some like a 3M tip on the back of it so it could also assist that. So I got a 3M tip right there. All right, so once you do all that, so the little clip, normally it's a little clip right here, but what I did, I cut the piece off with my pair of scissors, because that clip go right in the hole right there, so you don't have to drill the extra hole. So you're gonna use that hole for this clip to run your wire in there. So once you got your wire in, you definitely going to have to put this back on. Alrighty, put this back on just like that, and then you're gonna get your wire from in here. Once you get your wire from in here, this is what it's gonna be like. This is the camera wire, and in your box you are going to receive a long wire just like this. So I already ran the other end to the head unit, to the navigation system. Alrighty, and this is the one that we're going to use to connect to the reverse light and the camera wire. All right, so let's go ahead and do the connection now. All right, this is the wire that we're going to use to do the camera connection right here. So this part, you can see in there, you see it got 4 pin in there. So what you're going to do here is take this, you're going to match it up. So you can see that little gap right there. As you can see that little gap, make sure it get into that little piece right there. So you're going to find that, line in it. Okay, if you see on the on each connector, you see the arrow. You see the little arrow right there too. There's a little arrow right there and arrow right there. Make sure these 2 arrows kind of match together. I just realized that. So once you match them together, you press it in. There we go. It's all good. So once we have this together, we're gonna take a electrical tip and then wrap it around so it won't come up loosened. All right. So we're gonna get the electrical tip just like that. You don't have to, but it's just like an extra protection thing so that your wire won't come up disconnecting something down the road. So once you have that, this is the other end of the wire that we just connected to the camera wire, right? All right, this end right here is going to go to the wire that go into the head unit. All right, so they're going to provide you with a wire like this. This is the mill, and we're going to connect that to the one right here. So this one's going to the head unit. Alrighty, and this little one right here, don't be confused. This little one right here is going to go to the reverse light. So what we're going to do now is, like I said, I already stripped this wire for you. All right, so if you see here, there's 2 wire here, guys. Okay, there's 2 wire here. The black one, the red and black one, is go to ground. you can ground that anywhere. You don't have to find a specific spot. So long you find like a body part on the car and grind that, you should be good. So we're gonna grab the red one, all right, and connect that to the short wire right here. All right, so we're gonna connect that, both of them together, because this is the one that go to the reverse light. When you put the car in reverse, it send power to that light, and we're gonna connect this to the reverse light. The reverse light has like red and white wire, so we're gonna connect that to the red one. So every time you put the vehicle in reverse, it gives power to this wire, and it send that to the camera, and the camera send that to your head unit. It's gonna be just like that. So like I said, this black wire, that's gonna be the last thing to do, is the ground wire. All right, just in case you got any electric shot or anything, it's gonna go in the car body frame, whatever you want to call that. So the connection for this is already set up. So what we're gonna do now is take this and connect that to the vehicle reverse light. All right, if you take a closer look over here, like I said, I already have some stuff ready to go, so we don't make the video super long. You're gonna see like a red and white wire over here. Went ahead and cut the red one and already stripped the wire, ready to go. So these two wire that we did a connection earlier, remember that? These two wire here, they are going to be connecting to that red wire right there. So now let's go ahead and do the connection. We're gonna put them together like that. If you have any wire connector, you can go ahead and use that. But in my case, I just want to show something to anyone that don't want to go over budget. You can use an electrical tip, will be just fine. So now you see right there, we have all three wire connecting. Remember guys, the little wire, the red wire from the camera, and the other wire. So the only thing we have here is the ground wire. So you're gonna grab your electrical tip already and kind of wrap this wire up and do the good connection. Once you have this, you can also take a little bit of electrical tip right here and feed the video wire. Try to seal that too, so they won't come up losing. Ready? All right. You might be asking yourself, how do you get into the reverse light? How do you get into this little thing right here? All right, there's a little cover, the black cover for Toyota Corolla, 2009 Toyota Corolla. You're gonna find that there's one on the left and one on the right. You can use either one that works for you. So I'm using the one on the left. So you're just gonna take, it's just gonna take this little thing here and push it underneath and pop it. All the clips, you see the clips right there, it's gonna come open. Then that's how you got access to the light over there. So once we do that, we're gonna put this light right back in there. Ready? All right, now we have that back in there, and that's pretty much how this is gonna work. All right, and once we're done, everything here we're gonna use a zip tie. Alrighty, what I would suggest is, you see the little piece right there, you can untie this and kind of like ground your wire today. You don't have to go searching for the separate ground wire. So what we're gonna do here is strip that wire just a little. All right, we're gonna strip that just a little, and after you're done stripping the ground wire clean to go, you grab your 10mm, okay, and you try to untie this a little bit, because you want to put the ground wire to, how you call that, anywhere on the car body. You put that right there. So gonna tighten it down. All right, so you got your ground wire right there, nice and tight. All right, so guys, now I'm in the vehicle. I'm about to install the other end that coming to the head unit. So this is the wire that running in the trunk. Remember, we already did a connection in the trunk to the reverse light and everything. So we have this yellow wire and a tiny little red wire right here. So when you come here, you're gonna remove your head unit, the back of your hair unit, you're gonna find there's so many different connection over here. You're gonna find a wire that say camera in. So this right here is a camera in. All right, I hope you guys can see that. So it's gonna have that white protector thing on it. You're gonna pull that out. That's just to cover that so dust or any dirt won't go inside. So once you take that out, you're gonna connect this right there. Alrighty, and remember guys, you want to also get your electrical tip and do the same thing like we did earlier in the trunk. So then you're gonna find another wire here that say reverse. Everything pretty much is labeled. That's one of the good thing I like about the Android hair unit. Everything comes pretty labeled for you. So you see the wire that say reverse. I already stripped the reverse. I want this video to be short, so I went ahead. So you're gonna take that red wire and connect that to the reverse wire. All right, give it a good seal. If you have any wire connector, you're more than welcome to use that, but electrical tip would be just fine. So we're gonna use the electrical tip and kind of give it a good seal over here. So just for the video purposes, I'm just going to do it like this when I'm done, because I have the camera on my way and all that. It's kind of hard to make things right, so I'm just giving you guys an example. So we have the electrical tip right there. All right, just like this. You want it to be just like that. You could go ahead and do it better. What I'm doing right now, like I said, is just for the video purposes, so I hope you guys understand that. So now we're going to take the electrical tip also to tip around this video wire, because we don't want that to come losing. All right, just for the video purposes again, I'm just going to give it a little bit and let go. So that's pretty much all you need to have your camera connected. It's very easy. Like I said, the only thing is to know how to do the wiring, and once you're done, it's up to you now to figure out how you're gonna hide the wire from the trunk all the way in here. And I'm gonna show you some of the secret spot that you have to hide your wire, so people won't see there if they get in your car. So now we're gonna go ahead and start the vehicle and see if the reverse is working. So you don't have to wait till the whole thing is started. You can just go ahead and put it in reverse and see how's that work. Let me zoom out a little quick. There we go. So I'm gonna put it in reverse. Boom, we got image back there. You see that? So once I put it in reverse, as you see right there, the vehicle is in reverse, and we got connection from the camera. So I'm gonna go and put it back in park. All right, so let's go ahead and put it in reverse again. So it don't really delay. Every time you change that, it right away. It just go in reverse right away. So which is really good. Right now the trunk is not closed properly, so it's not gonna give you like the image is not gonna go far away or something. So really nice guys. So everything is working good. Once you're done there, you can go ahead now and put your Android hair unit back. So that's one of the good things about trying to put the Android hair unit in your vehicle, because it allows you to do everything. You can install the dash cam, and there's a wire over here that also for the dash cam that you could record directly into the hair unit, and which is really cool. So let's go ahead and put it back into park. That's pretty much guys. Once you're done there, then I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to bury the wire. All right guys, this is the wire coming from the trunk. As you see the back seat right here. So what you're gonna do is try to feed that underneath the back seat. All right, just like this. You can pop this piece up, which is really easy to do. 1 second here. Alrighty, you pop this up just like that, and you can line up your wire here underneath. Pretty nice, just like that, just like this. Make sure we put it in and seal that down pretty good, and you can walk your way all the way here too, just like that, until you go in the front seat all the way back there until you get to your hair unit pretty much. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap the electrical tape all around these, and then put the system back put the cover back on and see how's that work out. All right, after that done, reconnecting all the wire. I didn't do anything different than what we did. All I did was, you know, reinforce more electrical tape, and I used a zip tie. So you're definitely gonna need a zip tie. I do have a bunch of zip tie in my garage here. I use a zip tie, and all the wire, the connection from the hair unit, I, you know, run that on this and zip tie there. As you see the zip tie right there, and zip tie here too as well. I even have the ground wire. I showed you guys earlier. I had the ground cable here, so I kind of like, you know, reinforced on zip tied over here, and I put all the wire back in, and pretty much everything looked nice. So what I have to do now is to put this cover back on, and after that the job's gonna be complete. So now as you see, I have the camera here nice and clean. All right, Toyota Corolla 2009 LE. Never ever have a backup camera. Pretty much I have this. All you gotta do is just put the clip right back on. Very easy to put back on. Put it there, push it back in, and we got some here. Put it there, push it back in. Very easy to come off. Come off also if you want to do your connection. They're very easy to come off. Just make sure you put everything back to what it belongs. That's it. And yeah, I think I got one more here. Let's go right there. All right, that's it. You have your clip, everything back on, and that's pretty much, as you see right now, we don't see any wire when you open the trunk. So the only thing we have to do now is to put this cover back on, and pretty much push it in. You hear that click? You see it? It's got a other one over here. So like I said, it's up to you if you want to get the connection from here, but it would be way easier to go that way. All right, it would be easier to take your connection from this side. So that's the reason I did my hand over here. So now as you see, you no longer see any wire. If you tell someone that you install the backup camera yourself, they definitely won't even believe that. So all you got to do now is find a way to run your wire underneath the cover I showed you guys earlier, and you'll be just good to go. Looking nice. You won't even tell that there's a camera over here. As you see, very beautiful, very nice looking. I think the camera needs to be adjusted a little bit. Some tell me that it's kind of pointing to, you know, straight on the bumper or something. I don't know, but it's whatever. I'm gonna do some adjustment later. All right guys, so I found out to get to bury all the wire underneath this. Like I say, you have to remove this, walk your way around there and bury the wire and feed the wire underneath there, and then hook it up from the back of the hair unit. Alrighty, so what we have here, guys, check it out. So as you guys see here, we have a clean unit. There's no wire anywhere because the wire is coming from down here, run it underneath there, and run it underneath there, and hook it up from the back of the hair unit. Remember, in this video, I only show you guys how to do the connection. So everything else is just an extra bonus for you guys. So let's go ahead and fire it up and see what we got here. See the Toyota logos popping up. It's beautiful, guys. Turn this all a little quick. So you really don't have to wait to the vehicle, the system start up. You can go ahead and put it in backup right away. So it looks nice. I can see behind me. Remember, this Toyota Corolla is a LE with no backup camera. We just installed a backup camera. Guys, very cheap, easy to do. Reverse. Really nice, guys. I don't know if you guys can see the color from here. It's beautiful color. The lighting is very nice. This right here is gonna help my little girl. It really look nice to me. I mean, the camera only cost me $40 and I installed that myself. So like and subscribe, guys. On my channel, I do vehicle upgrade, vehicle servicing. This is my daughter Toyota Corolla, and I have a Toyota Highlander, as you see over there, and I have a Honda Accord right there. So I do servicing right in my garage. And thanks for watching. Stay safe, guys. Yep. beautiful thing. So I'm out of here, man. God bless you all. Take it easy.